Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Yohana. You understand? We've been teaching so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians that we are the children of Israel, and that it is high time to awaken out of sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? Today's Sabbath service. We're going to be picking up where we left off. Last time we were reading last week, we were in Exodus, the book of Exodus, chapter 11. I believe we left off in verse 8. And that's where we're going to be picking up again. Okay? This is when the Lord kept hardening Pharaoh's heart. When Moses told Pharaoh to let our people go so that we can go and serve our God in the wilderness, and he kept going back and forth. He kept saying, "Yeah, I'll let y'all go," and then he lied. He lied and went back on his word and told and kept the children of Israel. You understand? Very much so how our oppressor does today. He's a liar. You understand? You go to our people go to the damn politicians and the presidents, and they go vote, and they thinking that things gonna change, and they're gonna finally do something for blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, and they never do.
Right.
You understand? And we should never trust our enemies.
Right.
The Bible says, "Never trust thine enemies." Okay, and we should follow the Bible. That's what we should do as blacks, Latinos, Native Indians. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into the lesson. We'll go ahead and call up the first priest. All right, so with that, we're going to say Amadium, which means to stand. All right, we'll call up the first priest. All right, first priest, state your name and your registry.
Come. Priesting officer 50. Rapayat Banya Howard Banya Sharala.
Rapayat Banya Howard Banya Sharala.
Yahabashin Yashabrakta.
Yahabashin Yashabrakta.
Laya Sharala.
Laya Sharala. Uncover the scroll. Go. All right, we're gonna begin with the Lord's prayers.
All right, everybody, imagine me to stand. We're going to start off with one, turn face east in Hebrew. This is the Lord's prayer. It's the Lord's prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Tibashimaya, Kadash, Hayat, Shimka, Yahweh, Malaka, Taba'a, Hayat, Asha, Baratza, Hawa, Hayat, Bashimaya, Tunganawa, Nakam, Call your womb, Wasalaknawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Barsayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rakaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Hala, Wataparat, Wawalamim, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, that will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
Amen. All right, this is cock, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Baruch Shah.
Baruch Shah.
Athanawa.
Athanawa.
Haka.
Haka.
Haka. La Pa'a.
La Parah.
Call Makala.
Call Malakah.
Call Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Haka.
Haka.
Latahor.
Latahor.
Come to the Ryan.
Come to the Ryan.
Haka.
Haka.
La Koyam.
La Koyam.
Hamakim.
Hamakim.
Haka.
Haka.
Awakawa.
Awakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama
Allah. Garsh.
Garsh.
Bashim
Bashim
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Water Aman.
Water. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, these are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Amayka Allah.
Amayka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabaya Ah.
Matazabaya.
Alawap Yohana.
Alawap Yohana.
Ha Alawap.
Ha Alawap.
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hapatazayanyim.
Hapatazayanyim.
Hakayalim.
Hakayalim.
Wakwapim.
Wakwapim.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. So like it. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayani.
Ayani.
Ahariam.
Ahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
Azariah. Azariah.
Ma'ayim Yahweh.
Ma'ayim Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'yathan.
Wa'yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shalmar.
Shalmar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarka.
Tazarka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Lamyanka.
Lamyanka.
Yamam.
Yamam.
Ashamash.
Ashamash.
La'ayakaka.
Ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Wayalah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makarad.
Makarad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Tla'aka.
Yashamar Ta'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Waba'aka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aika.
Wa'ayat Awalam.
Wa'alam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in,
from this time forth
From this
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right, this is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Aldamayalaka.
Adamayalaka.
Alta Karash.
Alta Karash.
Wa Alta Shakwat.
Wa Alta Shakwat.
Alkaya.
Alkaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awabika.
Awabika.
Yamiyawan.
Yamiyawan.
Wawashanayaka.
Washmayika.
Sha'arash.
Sha'arash.
Amaka.
Amaka.
Yarayambu.
Yarayambu.
Sawad.
Shawad.
Wayataya Aitilu.
Wayataya.
Alkadu Wapandika.
Altazubakum.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Awad Kaya.
Awad Kaya.
Nawa Aitilu.
Amawatizu.
Labikagwa.
Labikagwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Bayak.
Bayak.
Yakawakwa.
Yakawakwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washmalam.
Washmalam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wa'agaria.
Wa'agaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Kalashat.
Kalashat.
Amyashabia.
Amyashabia.
Tazawad.
Tazawad.
Gamashawad.
Gamashawad.
Galawad.
Galawad.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawad.
Hayawad.
Jarawad.
Jarawad.
Labangalawad.
Labangalawad.
Selah.
Selah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadia.
Kamadi.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasai Sayura.
Kayabia.
Kayabia.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kwayashwa.
Kwayashwa.
Nashimadwa.
Nashimadu.
Bayandara.
Bayon.
Like Bayanda Ara.
Bayon.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman,
Daman,
La Dama,
La Dama,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nadiakmwa,
Nadiakmwa,
Kairab,
Kairab,
Wakazaba,
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 Wakazamana,
Wakazamana,
Karnasi Yakamwa,
Nasi Yakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayar Shah,
Nayar Shah,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya, Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Gagala,
Gagala,
Tukwash, Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Waka, Ta'ash, Taba'ira,
Yaira,
Kalaba,
Kalaba,
Kalahat, Hari,
Hari,
Kantaradapma,
Kandaratama,
Basa Araka,
Basa Araka,
Wabasu Wapaka,
Wabasu Wapaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham, Palawan,
Palawan,
Waibakwashua,
Waibakwashua,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Yabashua,
Yabashua,
Waibahawa,
Waibahawa,
Idi, Waikapawa,
Waibadwa,
Waidaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawah, Labat, Ayawan, Alkar
In the English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden
They have
ones.
said,
They have said,
Come,
and
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in
For
remembrance.
they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes
and the Hagarenes,
the Baal
Baal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek
and
and
Amalek,
the Philistines
and the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
at the brook of the sun,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They become as dawn for the earth.
They become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rib,
Make them nobles like a
and
red,
like Z.
and like Z.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes of
and
Zabah,
as a moon,
and as a moon,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like the wheel,
Make them like the wheel,
as the stumble before the wind,
as the stumble before the
as the
wind,
fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth in
and as
wood,
the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them
and
afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, we're going to get to the curses. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now.
listen to us now,
Right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the heathen,
to the heathen
that punishment to the heathen that speak against us.
That speak against
that
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets,
Thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
the school,
the school.
send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction,
and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasures of the rich
and shake loose the treasures of the rich
of Israel,
that
refuse to give to the school,
refuse to get to the school.
force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary,
Force thy riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment,
and punishment,
and destruction,
and destruction
to the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nations,
and their drug dealers,
and the drug dealers,
the court system,
the court
the
system,
prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the government of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
excuse me.
Amalek synagogue and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Post-Kamatazi. Gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. Massive space program. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channel. The radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathens. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your word. Throughout the earth. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. May Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathens. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known. By all that it is. The angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you always. So be it. With that, I'm sorry. We're gonna your Shabim, which needs to be seated. All right. We're going to begin in the Hebrew. We're going to be starting at Exodus chapter 11, verse 8. All right, verse 8, that's what we're going to be picking up at. We're going to be reading it in the Hebrew. If you're at home reading, you can go to the your Bible Hub. Just look up Bible Hub, or if you have the app, you just pull up your Bible Hub, and you'll if you want to, you just go to the verse, look up Exodus chapter 11, verse 8, and then you can hit the interlinear tab, which it should be INT or IITL, something like that. Right there on the top bar, click on that, and it's going to bring you to the interlinear, which is going to be the Assyrian Hebrew, which we're going to be reading here in just a moment, okay?
Khan. All
right.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 8 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Yahweh, all, verse, it's 11 and
verse 8.
11 and 8.
That's what.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Waya call Ibadyaka, Allah, Aliyah, Wahash, Washath, Kawawa, Laya, Laamar, Taza'ah, Athath, Wakal, Hayan, Ashar, Barag, Layaka, Wa'ak, Kaya, Khan, Ataza'ah, Wayataza'ah, Ma'aim, Parai, Bakaraya, Ap, Sa. Verse 9 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Yahweh, all, Masha, La'ah, Yashamai, Alayakam, Parai, Lama'ai, Rabawath, Mawap Daya, Baratazah, Matazarayim. Verse 10. Wamasha, Wa'aran, Aishawa, Ath, Call, Hamatayum.
It's like Hamat.
Hamatayum.
Hala.
Ha'ala.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Parai.
Parai.
Wayakatazak.
Wayakaz.
Wayakazak.
Wayakazak. Yahweh. Ath. Lab. Parai. Wala'ah. Shalah. Ath. Banya. Yasharala. Ma'arat Tazawah. Pa. Verse 11. Salakia. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Wa'ala, Wa'al, Aran, Baratazah, Matazarayim, La Amar. Verse 2. Hakadash. Hazah. Lakam. Ra'ash. Kadashim. Ra'ashawam. Hawa'ah. Lakam. Lakadashia. Hashanah. Verse 3. Dabarawah. All. Call. Idath. Yasharala. La'amar. Ba'ashar. Lakadash. Hazah. Wayakwakwa. Laham. Ayash. Shah. Labayath. Abath. Shah. Labayath. Verse 4. Wa'am. Yama'ite. Wabayath. Habayath. Mahayath. Masha. Walakwa. Hawa'ah. Washakanwa. Hakorab. All. Bayathwa. Bamak. Sath. Bana or Bama Kasath. Napashath. Ayash. Lapaya. Akalawa. Takasawa. All. Hasha. Verse 5. Shah. Damayim. Zakar. Bun. Shana. Yahaya. Lakam. Man. Hakad Shayam. Waman. Hahazayam. Dakwa Kawa. Verse 6. Wahaya. Lakam. Lamasha. Marath. Aid. Arabaya. Come. Ashar. Yawam. Lakadash. Hazah. Washa. Kasawa. Atawa. Call. Kohal. Idath. Yasharala. Bun. Bayan. Habarayim.
That's my fault.
Rabayim. Verse 7. Wala Kwa Man. Hadam. Wanath Noah. All. Shafya. Hamazah Wazath. Wa'al. Hamasha Quarath. Kawak,
Al,
Al,
Habatim,
Habatim,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Yaakov,
Yaakov,
Atawa,
Atawa,
Baham,
Baham. Verse 8,
Wakov,
Wakawa, Ath,
Habashar,
Habashar,
Bala, Yala,
Balaya,
Hada,
Hazah,
Talaya,
Tazalaya,
Ash,
Ash,
Wamataza, Wath,
Wamatazah, Wath,
Al,
Al,
Mara,
Marah, Rayam,
Yaak,
Yaak,
Lahaw,
Lahawa. Verse 9, Al,
Da Kalawa,
Da'a, Kalawa,
Mamanawa,
Mama Nawa,
No, Na'a,
Na'a,
Wabasho,
Wabashah,
Mabasho,
Mabasho, Mabashah,
Bamayam,
Bamayam,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Talaya,
Tazalaya,
Ash,
Ash,
Ra'ashwa,
Ra'ashua,
Al,
Al,
Karayawa,
Karayawa,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Karabawa,
Kawabawa. Verse 10,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Thawath,
the Wath, Ya,
Rawa,
Rawa,
Mamanawa,
Mama Nawa,
Aid,
Aid,
Wakor,
Bakor,
Wahanathra,
Wahanathar,
Wahanathar, Mamanawa,
Mama Nawa,
Aid,
Aid,
Bakor,
Bakor,
Ba'ash,
Ba'ash,
Dasharakwa,
Dasharakwa. Verse 11,
Wakaka,
Wakaka,
Kalawa,
Da, Kalara, Kalawa,
Athawa,
Atawa,
Matanayakam,
Matana Yakam,
Kagarayam,
Kagarayam,
Na'al Yakam,
Na'al Yakam,
Barag Layakam,
Barag, Layakam,
Wamakwalakam,
Wamakwalakam,
Bayadkam,
Bayadkam,
Wakalakam,
Wa'a, Kalam. Oh, it's like yes. Wa'a, Kalatham, Atawa,
Bakap Zawan,
Bakasawam,
Pasa,
Pasa,
Hawa'a,
Hawa'a, Yahweh. Verse 12,
Wa'ai Barathia,
Wa'id,
Barathia,
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 Baratazah, Matazarayim,
Balayala,
Balal Yala,
Hazah,
Hazah,
Wa'akayathia,
Wa'akayathia,
Ka,
Ka,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Baratazah,
Baratazah, Matazarayim,
Ma'akadam,
Ma'adam,
Wa'ai,
Wa'id,
Bahama,
Bahama,
Wabako,
Wabakal,
Lahaya,
Alahaya,
Ryan,
Matazarayim,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shapayim,
Shapapim,
Anaya,
Anaya, Yahweh. Verse 13,
Wahaya,
Wahaya, Wahaya,
Hadam,
Hadam, Lakam,
La'ah,
La'ath, Al,
Habatayim,
Hapatayim, Ashar, Atham, Sham,
Wara, Ayathia,
Wara, Ayathia, Ath, Hadam, Wapasakathia,
Ilakam,
Lakam, Wala'ah, Yahaya, Bakam, Nagap, Lamasha, Kaya, Bahak, Taya, Baratazah, Matazarayim, Verse 14. Wahaya Hayawam Hazaha Lakam Lazak Rawam Wakag Gatham Atawa Kag Yahweh Ladarath Yakum Hakwath Awalam Dakagawa. Verse 15. Shabai Shaba'ag Yamayim Matazawa Da'akal Ak Bayawam Hara Ashum William Ashumam. The Shab Yathoa.
Verse 15.
On you shall remove.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You gotta get that word.
Come.
Sha'ara. Mabath Yakum.
Kaya. Call. Akal. Kamash.
Like
Kamas.
Wanak
Rata. Hanapash. Hahawa'a. Mayasharala. Mayawam. Hara Ashwin. Id. Yawam. Hashaba'aya. Verse 16.
So like, I'm not saying you stop there, but just you can read from where you started.
Yeah, come on. Started at
8
and 11, or 11 and 8.
Okay. Just read the English and then we're gonna break that down, and then we're gonna
Verse 15.
we're gonna come back to Hebrew.
Come.
Is that 25 verse?
That's not it. 21 would be the.
Come.
All right.
Exodus 11. All right. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 11, and verse 8 in the English. And all these thy servants shall come down unto me and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all the people that follow thee. And after that I will go out. And he went out from Pharaoh in a great anger. And the Lord said unto Moses, verse 9, and the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt.
The Lord is telling Moses that Pharaoh is not going to listen.
Right.
He's going to harden his heart. Meaning, when Pharaoh hardened his heart, it's not like the Lord made his mind do that. The Lord sent lying spirits to him. Like, meaning, like, he put in his prophets, they were like lying. They were lying. It was lying spirits in the mouth of his prophets. So, like his magicians or his captains or his cabinet per se, his advisors would give him, counsel and make him think that things are gonna be just fine.
Right.
We got this going on. This is the next plan. This is the next plan of action. We can move like it. Kind of the same. So how this government moves.
Right.
You understand? And they're just deceiving themselves. So that's why he hardened his heart. Like his heart, your heart is your mind first and foremost. So in like we see like Trump when he's gathered together with his cabinet and they're trying to come up with a decision. There's a lying spirit in that room where they think that they can come out good. We have a strong possibility of coming out of this situation strong. We don't have to listen to them. We don't have to listen to the, those Hebrew Israelites, those Hebrew Israelites, those black Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
They're on the corners. Yeah, we don't have to listen to them because we're gonna come out strong. I mean, I know it seems like they're gonna, things are, this is how they prophesied, and things are gonna happen like that, and but if we move it like this, we put this policy here, we make these peace deals, things are gonna be just fine. Not knowing that when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come.
Right.
You understand? This is what's going on with Pharaoh. Pharaoh is thinking that he's going to come out of this thing strong. Like he has a strong possibility that guess what? Egypt is going to stand and we're going to be strong. And don't listen to them. You got all these things going on, with all these plagues. You say,
right?
It's going to go away. You see how they come and go. There's ups and downs, just like the Dow, just like the stock market. It goes up and down. No, this is the end. This is the end of this kingdom. We're reading about in Egypt. Right. The end of this kingdom, and guess what? We're living in the end of this kingdom.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
Kind. So, like you said, it's heavy because Donald Trump thinks that Issachar is not going to wake up, but he literally Judah is going to wake them up.
Real talk, and that's so heavy you saying that because of all the things that's going on right now.
Right.
It's like the Northern Kingdom ears is turned to like what's going on.
Right.
And we are the answer.
Right.
You understand? The Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander Yohana is the answer to their prayers.
Right.
That's what we're here for. They pray and we're the answer. That's what we're here for. The Lord sent us to wake up our brothers. You understand? So we can get the hell out of hell.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
This is the Lord. The Lord's establishing our culture right now, right? And it's beginning with our calendar, our you understand, our high holy days. The Lord's going to establish it right now, right? Go ahead.
It's like you said, that's so heavy because the way things are going in America, it's going right into the end of our year.
Right.
The beginning of our year is going to start. Like,
with all things happening right now. Yes, as is heavy. Real talk.
Verse 3. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. Verse 4. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls.
And now we're even establishing brotherhood.
Right.
You understand? Like, Christianity says, well, the law's done away with. You understand? Like, the law's not done away with, right, Zachariah? Why? Because if the law's done away with, how will we practice our brotherhood? How will we love each other? Like, if Christ said, love your brother as you do yourself, how the hell are you going to practice that without the law?
Right.
There has to be some kind of laws and protocols to follow to show that, hey, I love my brother. I love him. That's my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna raise our family. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be strong. Don't worry about nothing.
Right.
I'm not gonna offend you, and if I do, guess what? We're gonna talk it out. And if that don't work out, we're gonna go to the council.
Right.
Like there's a culture and a protocol that we have to follow in order for us to establish a what do you call that? A nation, man.
Right.
Do you understand? Right. Go ahead.
Every man, Salakia, according to the number of the souls, every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb. Verse 5, your lamb shall be without blemish. A male of the first year, you shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. Verse 6, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. Verse 7, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts, on the upper door posts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. Verse 8, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Verse 9, eat not of it raw, nor sodden it all with water, but roast with fire, his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof. Verse 10, and ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire.
This is the Passover. This is the Lord's Passover. You understand? And we're gonna learn about right now. I mean, we're learning this chapter, learning in it, in you know, saying during the Sabbath service.
Right.
We're learning about where the Sabbath service comes from. I'm sorry. We're learning about where the Passover comes from.
Right.
Like this high holy day is so, you understand, such a great day for the children of Israel.
Right.
For Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. You understand? It proves that the Lord doesn't love everybody.
That's right.
And guess what? He will destroy all the nations and their culture and their kingdom just to save you.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Now that is love. And why would he do that? Because we need justice for the crimes that they committed against us. It's not for no reason. The Lord ain't doing nothing to these other nations for nothing. What about all of the crime that has been done to us?
Right.
See, the only reason we feel like we want to, let's just forgive them, and that was such a long time ago, because that is our oppressor's philosophy. And not only that, that is Christianity.
Right.
That is white supremacy. They gave that to us so that we will be more docile in their community. We'll be able to be better slaves.
Right.
You understand? And slaves for our oppressor.
Right.
And not servants for the Most High. So like it. Keep going.
Khan, verse 11. And thus shall you eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and ye shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. Verse 12. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. Verse 13. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where you are, and when I see the blood I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you, when I smite the land of Egypt. Verse 14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. So like you, sir. That's so heavy because he came at night like a thief in the night and slaughtered all of Egypt.
Get his brother a hand, man. Tonight. Get his brother a hand, man, because that is heavy. That's exactly how the Lord's going to come. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be in the middle of the night. Right. It might be in the middle of the day. It might be, you never know. It's going to be like a thief. Like a thief doesn't give you a warning when he's going to come. Right. That's why it says he's going to come as a thief in the night. And, you know, what's so heavy about that is, like, even right now, if somebody says a thief is gonna break in your home, right? And it's like a thief in the night. That's terrifying. Oh my God, people are so frightened by that. But we tell you that Christ is gonna come like a thief in the night, right? And you don't realize how terrifying it is to catch you not ready, right? Unprepared, in the midst of your sin. Imagine that. Imagine catching you with your pants down, right? Because you didn't think that. You didn't believe the Bible. Right. First and foremost, you didn't believe that Christ was coming back. You in that Christian church, and you thinking that you believe in the Bible, but you don't believe in the Bible. That's right. You just think you do. And that's horrifying. Right now, with everything that's going on, it's prophecy is unfolding. Right, it's happening right now. That's right. And I would never want to get caught like in the Christian church. That's right. Sleeping. Thinking I'm awake. You sleepwalking. Come on. Get that. Verse 15. 7 days shall you eat unleavened bread. Even the first day you shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, thou soul shall be cut off from Israel. That's verse 15, sir. Okay. You want to go back to that? Yeah. You said to verse 25? Con. All right, back in the Hebrews, the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 16.
In the Hebrew, Wabaya Wum, Hara Ashawan, Makwara, Kwadash, Wabaya Wum, Hashabayaya, Hashabayaya, Makwara, Kwadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malai, Akar, La'ar, Ya'isha, Maham, Ak, Ashar, Ya'akal, Lakal, Napash, Hawa'ah, Labadwa, Ya'isha, Lakam. Verse 17. Washamaratham, Ath, Hamataza Wathar, Salaki, Hamatazawath, Kaya, Ba'atazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Hawataza Athia, Ath, Tazaba'a Wath, the Yakum, Ma'arataza, Matazarayim, Washamar Watham, Hayawam, Haza, Ladarath Yakum, Kakwath, Iwalam. This is verse 18. Bara Ashan, Ba'a, it's like is Ba'a Ra'ai, Ashar, Yomam, Lakadash, Ba'ara, Rab, Da'a, Kalawa, Matazath, Aid, Yomam, Haakad, Wa'aish Rayam, Lakadash, by Arab. Verse 19. Shaba'id, Aith, Yamayam, Sha'ara, La'a, Yam, it's like Yam, or is it Yama, Taza'a, Babath Yakum, Kaya, Call, Akal, Maka Matazath, Wanakarath, Anapash, Hawa, Hawa, Mayadath, Yasharala, Bagar, Waba'a Zarah, Harataza. Verse 20. Call, Makamatazath, La'a, Da'akal, Bakal, Mawa Shabbatyakum, Da'akal, Matazawa, Pa. Verse 21. Wayakara, Masha, Lakal, Zakwaniah, Yasharala, Waya Amar, Alaham, Mashka Kawa, Masha Kawa, Wakar Kawa, Lakam, Taza'an, It's like your Lamash Paka Dayakam Wash Katawa Habata. Verse 22.
Oh no. You can see it in there. That's it. Yeah.
It's like it. So we finish at verse 15.
Right.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 16. In the first day, there shall be a holy convocation, and in the seventh day, there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in the self same day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall you observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever.
Right. Okay, so let me say this. So when we keep, the Lord's giving us a culture, right?
Right.
Culture, a heritage. You understand? A day of remembrance. We remember this day. Remember what the Lord did for us in the land of Egypt. You understand? And there's a very specific way. See, the Lord has protocols. He has ways. His ways are not like our ways.
That's right.
The Lord has a way that we must follow.
Right.
Instructions. We don't serve the Lord however we want to.
Right.
You know, I heard somebody say, somebody in the world, in Christianity, they say, well, I want to serve the Lord how I want. This is how I feel. So I want to do this. I want to celebrate this day. I want to celebrate Christmas because this is how I feel in my heart and how I think. No, the Lord does not work like that.
That's right.
Like that's almost like trying to put the Lord on your level.
Right.
Like the Lord will never be on our level,
right,
because he is greater than us.
That's right.
You understand? He is a terrible, powerful God.
That's right.
That can destroy you. You understand? Or create you in, or make you sick, or make you die, or make you alive, or make you understand? What was that Isaiah? What is that Isaiah?
45 and
right.
Con.
Yeah,
45 and 7.
It's Isaiah 45 and 7. Throw it out.
You
know what I'm saying? It's in the Bible. Like the Lord has a specific way for you to follow him. So you don't treat the Lord like, you know what I'm saying, just whoever.
Right.
He ain't whoever. He you know what I'm saying? Like, so the Lord's given us a culture, a heritage to follow, and we have to follow it to the T, man. We have to do what the Lord tells us to do. Just as he says it, right? You about to say something?
Con, it's so heavy because Jeremy Yohana was bringing out to us in Hebrew Academy that when the Lord cursed Egypt, he was bringing things out of the ground that have never been seen before, like new creatures to curse them with, new plagues that have never been heard of or never been seen before.
Right.
I heard that, I was like, good night.
Right, because and that's heavy, and that's facts, man. Like, the Lord's not a man to play with. He's not, he's not a man to play with. Like, there's so many things that, in the ocean, they haven't even discovered the things that are in the ocean.
Right.
Like they say that our oppressor has this. I think they've studied or covered as far as the sea levels, and not just sea levels, but the sea life, whatever you call it. That is.
It's a large
like 5%.
Right. Con. Yeah, that's
it's just 5%. Then we've sailed throughout all the oceans, but they still haven't, discovered anything.
Right.
You understand? Like, good night. Like, you don't know what the Lord has. You don't know what the Lord can do.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The Lord's not a man to play with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So what you finish?
Verse 18.
Okay, cool.
Verse 18. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. Verse 19. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off for the congregation of Israel.
We done one time.
Come on, Khan. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel.
So this is going into the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Lord's telling the children of Israel to do not have any leaven in your homes.
Right.
You understand? This is the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
That's right.
And if anyone who is to be found with leaven, what was going to happen to him?
Come on, Khan. That soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel.
You see how serious it is to follow instructions that came from the Lord?
Right.
It's very serious. It's not a light thing. And so many of us in the world, we take the instructions from the Lord as a light thing. You understand? Like when Moses is saying these things, you know, the people that took what Moses is saying and know that the Lord's with him, they took him seriously. You understand? Now, do you believe in the Bible?
Right.
Like we're the prophets of God. We're the prophets of the Lord. We are the men that the Lord chose to go out and teach this word. Go out and bring awareness, a warning, right, to Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians who are God's chosen people, just like Moses did. Right. You understand? Right. We have to follow these instructions. We have to come back to our culture. That's right. Because if we don't, the Lord is very specific. You don't just do what you want to do, because the Lord is going to judge you for it. You see what happened, right? You see what the judgment is, right? So this is not a time to be lackadaisical and do what the hell you want to do. You have to take the Lord seriously and wake up. Right? Go ahead.
It's like it's so heavy because next month, Passover is next month.
Exactly.
It's next month, April 12th in Atlanta. Everybody better make sure they there.
Better make sure you're there. Right. Like I wouldn't be trying to miss no Passovers, especially right now. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like where you at? Hey, the Chariots is here. Damn. Like I would never. Like who knows, man. Now you know what I'm saying. Like
definitely.
This is not the time. Like you gotta get tightened up. You know what I'm saying. Make sure you clean your spirit up, man, and wake up. Wake up. Right. Scar, you got anything to add?
No.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and call up the next.
I got two more verses.
Okay, yeah.
Come, verse 20. Ye shall eat nothing leavened, and all your habitation shall ye eat unleavened bread. Verse 21. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. Verse 22. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin. And strike the lintel on the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning.
Yeah, right. All right, so with that, the water get his brother a hand. You want to call up the next priest? All right, state your name and your registry.
Kukamamad, Bonoya, Boya Shalu.
Kukamaya, Bonoya, Boya Shalu.
Yabashim Yashabakto.
Yabashim Yashabakto.
La Shalu.
La Yashalu.
Yeah, I'm right. All right. Yeah, you shop you. Please be seated. All right. You left off on verse 22.
This is, oh, let me go back. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 22 in the Hebrew.
Exodus 12.
12?
Mhm.
Oh, it's like
12:22. Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Wala kwatatum.
Agada.
Agadah. As a wall.
Watabal.
Watabalatum. Badum. Ashore. Basar. Wahagatum. Oh.
Hamashak wa. Hamashak wa.
Hamashak Wap.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Shafia.
Shatia.
Hamaza Waza.
Hamazah Wazat.
Man.
Hadam.
Ashar.
Basar.
Wa'atham.
La'a.
Tataza Awa.
Taza Awa.
Ayash. Mapataka.
Pataka.
Bayathwa.
Ba'aitwa.
Aid. Bakor.
Yeah.
Verse 23.
Bar.
Wa'abor.
Yahweh.
Langap.
Watazarayim.
Rawa'a.
Hadam.
Al.
Hamashakawat.
Hamashakawat. Wa'al.
Shafia.
Shatia.
Hamaza what? Hamaza Waza.
Hamaza Zawat. Wazat. Wapasa. Yahweh. Al. Hapat. Wala'a. Yatin.
Hamasha Kayat.
Laba'a. Al.
Batikum.
Batikum. Nanagap. Verse 24.
Washa Marathum.
Washamarathum.
Ath. Hadabar.
Hadabar.
Azah.
Lakak.
Laka. Walabanyaka.
Walabanika.
Aid.
Awalam. Verse 25. Wahaya. Kaya. Tabaawa. Al. Haratiza. Ashar. Yathan. Yahweh. Lakam. Kashar. Debar. Washamarathum. Ath. Ha'ibada. Haza'ath. Verse 26.
Wahaya.
Kaya.
Yamarawu.
Alalakam. Baniyakam. Ma. Ha'ibada. Haza'ath. Lakam. Verse 27.
Marathum.
Marathum. Zabah. Pasa. Hawa'a. Yahweh. Ashar. Pasa. Al. Bathiu. Banya. Yashala.
Bamatazarayim.
Banagawa. Ath.
Batazarayim.
Tazarayim. Wa'ath. Bataniwa. Bata Yanawa. Hataza. Wa'akwad. Ha'aim.
Wayasha Kawawa.
Wa'asha Katawa. Verse 28.
Waya Kalakwa.
Kalakwa.
Waya Aishwa.
Banya.
Yashala. Kashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Ath. Washar. Waran.
Kan.
Aishwa.
Sha. Verse 29.
Wayahaya,
Wayahaya,
Bakatazaya,
Bakatazaya,
it's like Bakatazaya,
Bakatazaya,
Hala, Yala,
Halaya,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Haka,
Haka,
Call,
Ka,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Batazamaya,
Batazarayim,
Mabakor,
Abakor,
Para,
Parar,
Hayashab,
Hayashab,
Al,
Al,
Kasaawa,
Kasaawa,
Aid,
Id,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Hashabaya,
Hashabaya,
Ashar,
Ashor,
Baba Bayas,
Babaya,
it's like Babaya,
Babaya,
Habawar,
Habawar,
Bakal,
Wakal,
Bakawar,
Bakawar,
Bahama,
Bahama. Verse 30.
Wayakwam,
Wayakwam,
Arai,
Parat,
Layela,
Layala,
Hawa'a,
Hawa'a,
Wakal,
Wakal,
Ibadayawa,
Abadayu,
Wakal,
Wakal,
Matazaran,
Batazarayim,
Wata Haya,
Wataya,
Taza Aikwa,
Tazaakwa,
Gadal,
Gadal,
Bama Tazaran,
Baba Tazarayim,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ayon,
Ayan,
Maya,
Baya,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Ayon,
Ayan,
Sham,
Sham,
Ma,
Mat. Verse 31.
Waipawa'a,
Waikora,
Lamasha,
Lamasha,
Wala Aram,
Walawar,
Layela,
Layla,
Wala Amor,
Laymor,
Kowa, Moa,
Koya, Koa, Moa,
Tazaan,
Tazaan,
Mazawak,
Matawak,
Amaya,
Amaya,
Gum,
Gom,
Thum,
Dom,
Gum,
Gom,
Banya,
Banya,
Yashala,
Yashal,
Laka Kowa,
Lakakawa,
Ibadawa,
Ibadawa,
Ath,
At,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Kadabar,
Kadabar,
Kadabarkum,
Kadabarkum. Verse 32.
Gum,
Gum,
Taza
Taza'anakum,
Gum,
Gum,
Bakorkum,
Bakorkum,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Kasha,
Kasha,
Dabarathum,
Devaratikum,
Walakawa,
Balawaka,
Wabarakathum,
Barakatum,
Gum,
Gum,
Atawa, Afia,
Ataya. Verse 33.
What the Kazak,
Wata Kazak,
Tazaran,
Tazarayim,
Al,
Al,
An,
Ha'ain,
Mawar, La Mara,
La Mara,
La Shalakam,
Lashalakum,
out
A,
that they say out that they might say La Shalakam,
Lashalakum,
Man,
Man,
Ha Ratida,
Haratza,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Amara,
Amaru,
Kalanawa,
Kalanio,
Matthew,
Matthew. Verse 34.
Walasha'a,
So like, you can read it in English real quick. Yes.
Okay. 12 and 16.
Yeah, you was at you were at 12 and 22.
12 and 22. So like,
Mhm.
this is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 22 in the English.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood
Mhm.
that is in the basin.
Mhm.
And none of you shall go out of the door of his house until the morning.
Mhm.
Verse 23. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians.
Mhm.
And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two sides posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you.
Mhm.
Verse 24. And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever.
Mhm.
Verse 25. And it shall come to pass when ye be come to the land which the Lord will give you, according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. Verse 26.
Mhm.
And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? Verse 27. That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover.
Mhm.
who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses.
He did what?
Delivered our houses.
No, go back. He said he smoked the who?
And he smote the Egyptians.
Why do we celebrate the Passover?
When he smote the Egyptians.
Because he smoked, slayed, destroyed, you understand, the Egyptians.
Right.
That's why we celebrate the Passover.
Right.
You understand? So before you say, oh, you know, God loves everybody, just remember he smoked the Egyptians. He didn't love the Egyptians. The Lord flooded the earth and saved but 8 souls.
Right.
You still think the Lord loves everybody? Where? Show me where that is. Where's it say that at? You understand? You talking about a Christian God that's not in the Bible.
Right.
You understand? So let's get rid of that damn lie.
That's right.
Blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, the God of the Bible, the God of Israel, he smote the Egyptians for your sakes, man. For you, for us. Right? Go ahead.
God will come and delivered our houses,
Uh-huh.
and the people bowed their head and worship.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 28. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron.
Did as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron. And that's another thing too. I want you to know that when the Lord is not dealing with everybody. The Lord deals with one man at a time.
That's right.
The Lord was dealing with Moses, and Moses gave the order to Aaron to give the commandment to the people. The Lord is dealing with one man. You understand? So you got all these Christian pastors and all these people saying, "Oh, you know, the Lord's talking to me." Or you got people walking on the street, you know, the Lord's talking to me, but the Lord's talking to you, and the Lord's in your ear telling you stuff, and you know, but you still can't put down cigarettes.
That'd be a demon.
It'd be a whole water. Get this brother hand.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The whole time, this is a damn demon talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not talking to the Lord, you're talking to a demon. You understand? You want to know why you can't put down cigarettes? You want to know why you can't put down, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that's destroying you and killing you and taking your life. It's because you're talking to a demon. You're not talking to the Lord. You understand? Somebody good?
Come. So did they. Verse 29.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne
Mm-hmm.
unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon.
The Lord took the firstborn out. Good night. Like the firstborn of all of the Egyptians and all the cattle and all the things that was for Egypt. Took the firstborn.
Mm.
And then keep going, keep reading. What's like it?
Kawakan, and all the firstborn of cattle.
Uh-huh.
Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants,
Mm-hmm.
and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
for there was not a house where there was not one dead.
The night. That's the Lord. It was a great, after this happened, there was a great cry that came out from Egypt. See, Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? He listened to his advisors. Instead of listening to what the Lord was telling him through Moses, he went to listen to his advisor, his counsel, his councilman. You know what I'm saying? And think that the Lord wasn't gonna send any no plagues that we can't get over.
Right.
You know, it might be a little bumps in the road where we might have to get over, and you know, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. No, you're gonna remember this one.
Right.
You're gonna know that the Lord's not playing. And that's what Pharaoh found out, that the Lord was not playing.
Right.
You understand? And it shook him up. But guess what? There's more. All right, keep going.
Kawakan. Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said.
He like, please, just like, look, y'all, this is enough. Just go ahead and take y'all stuff, man. Just get about here, man. I had enough, man. It's over with. I'm through. Right, go ahead.
Kawakan, verse 32. Also take your flocks and your herds,
Mm-hmm.
as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people
Mhm.
that they might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, we be all dead men. Verse 34. And the people took their dough before
Did you read 34? So like,
in the Hebrew.
yeah, I don't think you read 34.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. We're gonna start.
Kawakan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 34 in the Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
In the Hebrew.
Wayasha Swagi. Wayasha
Wayasha.
12
Kawakan.
Mm-hmm.
Wayasha
Wayasha.
Ha'ain
Ha'an.
Bataza Kawa
Patazakawa.
Taram
Tarum.
Yakamas
Yakamas.
Masha Aratham
Masha Arathum.
Tazawarath
Tazabarath.
Basha Malatham
Basha Malathum.
All
All.
Shakama
Shaka.
Shakamam
Shakamum. Verse 35.
Wabanya
Wabanya.
Yashala
Yashala.
Ashawa
Ashawa.
Kadabar
Kadabar.
Masha
Masha.
Wayasha Alawa Saki Wayasha Alawa
Wayasha Alawa.
Mama Tadaraya
Mantazarayim.
Kalaya
Kalaya.
Kasap
Kasap.
Wakali
Wakaya.
Zahab
Zahar.
Washamala
Washamalah. Yahweh. Oh, so like this verse 36.
Mhm.
Yahweh.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ath.
Mhm.
Hun.
Mhm.
Ha'aim.
Mhm.
Bana Ya'an.
Bayanya
Banyanyu. Matazarayim. Walash. Alilam.
Wayasha Alawam
Wayash Alawam. Wanash. Lo Tazala.
Wayana Tazalawa
Wayanat Tazawa.
Ah
Ath.
Tadarayam
Matazarayim.
Ha
Pa. Verse 37.
Wayasaiwa
Wayasaiwa.
Banya
Banya.
Yashala
Yashala.
Marai Masasa
Marai. Masasa.
Sakata
Sakata.
Kashash
Kashash.
Mawa
Mawat.
Salakia Mama who's talking? 100. Yeah, Mawa
Mawat.
Allah
Allah.
Wakalaya
Wagagalaya.
Hagabarim
Hagabardim.
Labad
Labad.
Matap
Batap.
Tayyib
Verse 38.
Wagam
Wagum.
Arab
Arab.
Rab
Rab.
Allah
Allah.
Atam
Atum.
Watazaan
Taza'um.
Wabakor
Babakor.
Mapana
Wakana.
Kabad
Kabad.
Ma'at
Ma'at. Verse 39.
Waya Apawa
Wayapawa.
Af
Ath.
Habataza Habatazak
Habatazak.
Ashar
Ashor.
Hawataza Ya'awa
Hawataza Yawa.
Mama Tazarayam
Mama Tazarayu.
Agath
Agat.
Matazawath
Matazawat.
Kaya
Kaya.
La'a
La'a.
Kamas
Kamash.
Kaya
Kaya.
Garashwa
Gawashwa.
Mama Tazarayam
Mama Tazarayu.
Wala'a
La'a.
Kawa
Ikawa.
Wala Waha Maha
Waha. Mahamha.
Wagam
Wagum.
Tazada
Tazada.
La'a
La'a.
Ashwa
Ashwa.
Laham
Laham. Verse 40.
Wama Washab
Wama Yashab.
Banya
Banya.
Yashal
Yashal.
Ashar
Yashar.
Waya Yashbawa
Yashbawa.
Baba Tazarayam
But Tazaraim.
Shalashim
Shalashim.
Shana
Shana.
Warabai
Warabai.
Mawat
Marawat.
Shana
Shana. Verse 41.
Wayahaya,
Wayahaya,
Makwatiza,
Kataza,
Shalashim,
Shalashim,
Shana,
Shana,
Waraba,
Waraba,
Mawa,
Marawat,
Shana,
Shana,
Shana, Wayahaya,
Wayahaya,
Ba'aitazam,
Ba'atazam,
Hayawam,
Hayawam,
Hazar,
Hazar,
Yataza Awa,
Yatazabah,
Call,
Ka,
Taza Awa,
Tazawat,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Marakataza,
Kataza,
Tazarayim,
Tazarayim. Verse 42.
Layal,
Layal,
Shamarayim,
Shamariam,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Lahawataza, Ya'am,
La Wataza Yam,
let's see,
Wataza,
anyway,
right here, right here,
that was the name.
Wataza,
Mm-hmm.
Tazarayim,
Mm-hmm. Hawa'a,
Hawa'a,
Halayah,
Halayah,
Hazar,
Hazah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarayim,
Shemayim,
Lakal,
Lakal,
Banya,
Banya,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Lada Ratam,
Ladaratam. Verse 43.
Waya Amar,
Wa'amar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Al,
Al,
Mashah,
Mashah,
Wa'aran,
Wa'aran,
Za'ah,
Za'ah,
Hakwa,
Hakwa,
Kakwa,
Takwa,
Hapasa,
Hapatsa,
Kol,
Kal,
Ban,
Ban,
Lakar,
Lakar,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Ya'akal,
Yaakal,
Bawa,
Bawat. Verse 44.
Wakal,
Wakal,
Abad,
Abad,
Ayash,
Ayash,
Makwana,
Wakanak,
Kasab,
Kasab,
Wamalata,
Walatmata,
Atawa,
Atawa,
Azal,
Hazah,
Alakawa, Yakal,
Yukal,
what was it? Bawa.
Bawa. Verse 45.
This the last one.
46 is the last one.
Okay.
Verse 45.
That was Shab,
Gaushab,
Washa Kayar,
Basha Kayar,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yaakal,
Yaakal,
Bawa,
Bawa. Verse 46.
Babaya,
Mabayat,
Akkad,
Akkad,
Yaakal,
Yaakal,
La'ah,
La'ah,
the Wa Tazaya, second the Wa Tazaya,
Tawataziyah,
Man,
Man,
Habayat,
Habayat,
Man,
Man,
Habashar,
Habashor,
Kawa Tada,
Kawataza,
I Tazam,
Tazum,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Dashabaroa,
Tajabawo,
Bawa.
Bawa.
All right. I mean, get that brother a hand, man. You just read that Hebrew, man. And Hebrew's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not as, it's not necessarily easy, especially when you read it in Syrian. But, you know what I'm saying? These brothers did an excellent job, man.
Right.
Yeah, right.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 34 in the English. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading throws being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses.
Right.
And they borrowed the Egyptian jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. Verse 36. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians.
So as we begin to get ready to get out of Egypt, the Egyptians seem favoring us. Meaning, they wanted to give all their possessions and their gold and their silver and their diamonds and rings and chains and necklaces, everything. Just give it to us. You understand? Because they begin to fear our God. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like they're like, what is this terrible thing that's happened to us because we doing this stuff to y'all? You understand? Keep going.
Kawakan, verse 37. No, verse 36.
Yeah.
And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians,
Uh-huh.
so they that lent unto such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians.
Uh-huh.
Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot, that were men besides children. Verse 38. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle.
When it's talking about a mixed multitude, stop thinking that it's talking about, oh, he had a whole bunch of different nations with them, and we were all about. That's no.
Right.
Stop trying to include everybody in your history. Your history is precious. It isn't. It is. We don't need other nations to make our history mean something or great, because we're great without them.
Right.
Do you understand? We don't need them. We need each other. That's what we need. And that's what the Lord saved. The Lord saved us, man. You understand? From our oppressors. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 39. And they baked 11 cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt, and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victual.
Right.
Verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Verse 41. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the self same day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. Verse 42. And it is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out of the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all the children of Israel in their generations. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof. Verse 4.
No stranger shall eat any. That just proves what we just said. Like, there's not the mixed multitude, ain't a whole bunch of different nations, because they will be considered strangers in this point. You understand? No heathens can eat of the food of the Passover.
Right.
You understand? It's not for them.
Right.
This Passover is not for the other nations. It's for us, man.
Right.
The Lord saved us out of the land of Egypt. He's saving us when we're reading right now. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 44. But every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. Verse 45. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. Verse 46. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth out of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof. Verse 47.
Oh, so like that's it right there. All right, so man, this chapter right here, man, in Exodus, man. You know what I'm saying? This is this is like one of my favorite books, because it goes into our history. I don't say how our history begins, because our history begins all the way with Adam. Right. But when we get saved out of the land of Egypt, you understand, I love the Passover. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be saved out of America.
That's right.
We're gonna be saved out of America, and it's gonna be so great. You understand? We're gonna remember the Passover, but it's gonna be a new Passover when the Lord saved us out of the land of the north, like the scripture says. You understand? So with that, man, we're gonna pick up where we left off. Right now, we're leaving off on Exodus chapter 12, verse 46. We're gonna be picking up next week, man. Y'all tune in. With that, we're gonna Imadium. You understand? Imadium. We're gonna start with the Lord's Prayer.
All right, everybody. Sorry. Rabbanon, the turn face east in Hebrew, again, the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
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 Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakah.
Malakah.
Ba'at.
Ba'at.
Tazakah.
Tazakah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Asha.
Baratza.
Baratza.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Hashemayim.
Shemayim.
Kamanawa.
Kamanawa.
Lakam.
Come.
Hayawam.
Hayawam.
Masalakanawa.
Masalakanawa.
Wawatnawa.
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 Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Manasaya one.
Manasaya one.
Ball.
Ball.
Harshanawa.
Harshanawa.
Mayan.
Yan.
Rakaya.
Rakaya.
Ka.
Ka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Kala.
Wala'a.
Watapara.
Patara.
Lawalami. Amad.
In the English. Our Father,
Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done
in earth,
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day,
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us,
Forgive us
our debts,
our debts,
as we forgive
as we forgive
our debtors.
our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine
Thine
is the kingdom, and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
Wait,
Amen. All right, we're gonna give we're gonna salute the Torah. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
All right. Yeah. All right, we'll give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Madim, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yamata, Yosar. Give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madim Shabbat, Madim, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yamata, dismiss.